close approach. Switching to 118.50, Mike 34.
Juliet India docking, Mike 34. We have guidance firing RCS. Juliet India approach. This is Mike 2634. Requesting
Okay, let's be verbal. I can stop typing in chat like a chatter, like some sort of chatter who chats. We all know that can't be me. We'll figure out where to place my head. Hello, everybody. Live and drink. Fido, I'm so happy that you're going to get to see this game. This is actually not a new game, but it is one that I haven't played in a few months. Melissa Kano. This is actually a really cool looking character. I might keep her as is. They added a new body type with titties. I feel like it wasn't that important to me to have the tits, but whatever. Like, if I can't be fat, I don't really care that much. Hi, August Lip. Welcome. So check this out. We're gay now. You are no longer attracted to men. I'm gonna post that on Twitter. That's so funny. I just realized that I am using my earbuds. Well, it's okay. It'll be fine. There, I posted it. Here, I'm gonna link it. It's just so good. Just not the best decision they ever made. I mean, yeah. I also don't hate it. It's fine. It's fine both ways. Lib and dink, ooh. That's right. Okay, this is gonna distract me. Talking with these earbuds in is weird. I forgot to switch to my cans, but I'm going to do it now. 30%? What are you talking about? I'm a little afraid that my Bose Quiet Comforts might be dying. Oh well, what are you going to do? What's happening? Getting a phone call. Oh, I think that's just life stance bothering me about setting another appointment. Sorry. So, what was I saying? Right, I remember now. So, Fido, this is Ostranauts, a game made by Blue Bottle Games, the developers of classic avant-garde roguelike Neo Scavenger. One of my favorites from the mid-2010s. It bought Ostranauts, or what did you buy? Oh, wait. Which one? This? It saw... Oh, okay, it saw me play this before. Cool. Yeah. Then you know what's up. Anyway, for those of you who are not familiar, this is Ostranauts, a sort of space poverty simulator. Like, it's like The Sims, but you have to worry about oxygen saturation. There are a lot more ways to kill yourself here than in The Sims, but and some of them are quite unpleasant, quite gruesome. You don't want to die of hypercapnia. No good. So okay, we've got to make our character. I'm not even sure if this is going to be a good character to play with. We'll find out. Oh yeah, Fido, it's so easy to get stranded. But that's what the ferry is for. If you have the ferry, if you like, you can always take the ferry, buy a small battery and bring it back. Let's cheat. Injures us, but we get hacking, huh? How did that give me hacking? Well, whatever. I got injured. It's fine. A Muta. Unlike The Sims, it isn't generally advisable to make murdering your characters in unique ways the primary goal. I mean, you could say that about The Sims. It would just beggar belief a little bit. Here, let's bribe my boss and split the profits. Hack the lock. No, wait, I already have hacking. That'll give me leadership. Let's... Cutting a hole in the crate will give me an injury. Let's mislabel the crate, because it's low impact. Ooh. Since I have street smarts, I can join the scheme. Will we go to jail? Nope. I think you... But that's the thing, is I think a bored child could certainly do that with this game. Suit maintenance. Let's seduce them. Because if we do a romance, then that means we get, yeah, we're charismatic and beautiful, which gives us some nice, conversation options. So yeah, loops are new. Loops are brand new. It's basically a relationship, I guess. I guess a monogamous one? I don't know. Hopefully it handles, like, the crush status a little better, because it was weird. Nice. Forgery and acting. I am actually gaining lots of nice heist skills. Oh, okay, here's the big one. Here's the big one. If we make this die roll... Yeah, we got it. Look at that. We got it. We've got the Ava suit. Hi, Meatloaf. Alright, so that's probably enough adventure. Let's work on ourselves a little bit. Get rid of some of the more odious starting things. Let's not be... I don't care that much about being visually impaired. Let's not be fragile. We can be feeble, that's fine. We can train out of that. Micro G hypervolemic, let's get rid of that. Get rid of immunosuppressed. Right. And that'll put us in middle age, so we then gain there we go. And let's work on self again. I want to get rid of slow healing. Strong, tough, feeble, and fragile. You know, I downloaded SS14, but then it told me to pick a server, and I immediately lost any desire to do it. The idea of having to, like, talk to people or whatever to play this game. Oh, jeez. There we go. You're not a slow healer. We can be unfit. Unfit we can train out. Insomniac. Cool. Yeah, I'm willing to stay feeble and also unfit. Since that's something that you can fix through playing the game. Coffin, 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 coffin. $2,000 a shift is doable, but annoying. I don't want to get the coffin. Let's try again. It previously... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Like that's the thing, is that if I don't have the right... It's all about being in the right social position to be able to get into a game like that. And it's a shame. I mean, I could probably, like... go hang out with Jester or something. I don't know. Let's try to roll a worse ship. Oh yeah, Alcatech, that sounds like a nightmare. What? Oh, I forgot. I accidentally... No, I'm not gonna steal this ship. Oh boy, what do I want to do? Maybe call him on a technicality so that I can just, like, get a little money and then... Yeah, let's do that one. Astuto Melody. We're gonna hit old age soon. I gotta actually take a ship. Damn, do I want to do this one more time? Yeah. Let's roll one more time. I am skilled in playing games of chance. I sure am. Damn you. Fine, I'll take it. All right, we did it. All in all, not a bad starting game. Not a bad starting game at all. We didn't get the Miura, but we got so many other things. And we actually have a little money starting out, which is not always the case. We managed to stay out of jail, which is pretty good. It's really easy to accidentally land in jail. All right, yeah, let's start the game. Why am I gasping for air? I beg your pardon? The air is okay in here. Honest to goodness. Okay, that's not showing up in my bars, so I think that might have been fake. Oh, we're in our 30s. We are fully in our 30s. We're 36. The thing about it is that you can offset some of the disadvantages of middle age. And you'll note that I managed to cut things off right before old age. Which is not always feasible. To get all that stuff. Thought it was too late to start at that point. What do you mean? I mean, like, the game plays day by day. So I mean, listen. Eat a healthy diet and exercise and stuff, right? That's the aim at the very least. Cool. Yes, that is in fact the debuffs. Like you can train off unfit using by like it takes a long time. Don't get me wrong. You have to use the like treadmill for like an hour at least an hour a day in order to train up unfit, and then to train off feeble, you use the flex like lifting system, which can also make you strong. But the other thing that I did is like you're allowed to work on yourself, so you have to sacrifice some years to getting rid of the things that the years saddled on you. Do I have something to carry water in? No, there's no space in this little pouch. That's fine. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Any food? Oh, there's another thing of water, and this one has a little space that I can fill from the sink. Let's see if there's any extra clothing that we can take with us. I'll stuff it in my pocket. Soberingly accurate depiction of aging, yeah. I mean, there's no way IRL to spend a year working on yourself so that you're not a slow healer, I don't think, but you know, it makes sense for the component system of that Ostranauts uses. We're working off the traits that time foists upon us. And like, it's really interesting because the idea of playing out a full in-game year. Like, I've put a lot of hours into this game. But my character's lifespans have been measured in weeks. And that's the ones that I kept for a long time. It takes hours to make it out of day one. Anyway. It's very interesting. Like, the time is something that you are working against in both directions. It was so interesting to find out what it was like having to just live by yourself for a week as you go to Venus. Just like a week on your ship. And that was weirdly challenging. I think it was a lot easier having an additional crew member around because it's easier to fulfill social needs that way. "41-year-old shipbreaker. Could be a pal. Ask what's up." Oh, congratulations. Moving is so stressful. I hope you're about done with it. Why are you nauseated? What's going on? Are you good? I'm not interested in men, sorry. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Ooh, oh my god, that gives him such a social... Oh, so much damage. What's up? Wow. It's interesting how this game immediately simulates the social pressures of rejecting somebody. Yeah, exactly. I hope the independence feels good. Let's shoot the breeze. Metaphysics question. Laughing. Daniel Scott Glass is a kind of dope name. So, how are you? Good evening, Sinless. Hello. We're playing Ostranauts today. Shooting the breeze is a useful one because it raises contact by a lot and also works as a non-flirtatious way to raise intimacy with someone. Trying to hit on me again. How are you? Hey, look at us. Let's shoot the breeze again. Oh my god, you're right, it is Hideo Kojima. This is Daniel Scott Glass. It's his self-insert, and it's named this based on a celebrity he recently became obsessed with. Ah, let's listen. It really is Hideo Kojima. All right, let's leave. This guy, if he's still alive by the time we can afford crew, he seems like decent crew type guy. All right, let's see if there's anybody else we can talk to. No, okay, Nolan Nelson McGee is such a name. It feels like something that Shel Silverstein would have come up. Glitterlich. Ooh. That's a good question. Am I an imposter or the real Gra? Am I merely a butterfly dreaming that I'm Gra? Yeah, y'all are absolutely right. He looks just like Hideo Kojima. And you know what? And we're friends now. Will the real Gra please Gra? Gra! Lucinda Simon. Well, she's a little young for me. But at the very least, we can chat. Listen. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the only Gra I've ever heard of. Oh, you're not interested in women. Hey, that's cool. Ooh, my stats are gonna have taken a hit, but that's okay. Let's complain about the authorities together. Let's, See, this is cool because a character can just not be interested in you. This is a mechanic that games have needed for a long time. I realize that it's in some of them, but like... Yeah. Ask you about a metaphysical quandary. Shoot the breeze. I love doing that. Let's do that some more. Nod. Are you? Oh, okay. Well, bye. Presumably she'll come back later and be like, what were we talking about? I guess I kind of have everything I need. Why is there a manual? Oh, it's the nav console manual. That makes sense. They probably added that as a new game thing. Because I can just go ahead and buy a 24-hour license right now. There it is. Honestly, I haven't done much playing of the game since the licenses switched over to the new system, where you can buy a much longer term license. And I'm thrilled. I'm excited. Is this a new game? No, it's just one that I haven't touched in a few months. So, like, since Monday is my Kit Fox Monday, like basically I play Kit Fox games on Mondays. I try to always have it be something from Kit Fox games. And Ostranauts is the most recent addition to the Kit Fox publishing umbrella. It's made by the devs of Neo Scavenger, one of my favorite sort of sci-fi roguelikes from... Oh my god, you're... I really should not assume that... No, I mean, I could have assumed. This is a new game. Yes, we have started a new character. Our name is Melissa Kano. We're cool as hell. Ignore these ones. The ones about being unfit and feeble. Wait. We're middle-aged. We're 36 years old. We just got a ship. We managed to nab a spacesuit as well. That's right. Yes, you're absolutely right. That was in Venus and you were there. Cool. 36 is... The game explains to you that when you're born in space, you have a shorter lifespan. No, don't worry. You're not a spacer. You're not a spacer. Your middle age gets to be later. I'm middle-aged IRL. That's because I'm in my 40s. Actually... Interviewing for a job. Oh, Andrea Powell. Oh, you're in the commercial district, eh? Okay, let me check the gate. No, don't access the locker. Stop that. Yeah, humans aren't meant to be living out in microwave gravity. It fucks up the bones. Also, there's the radiation. Yeah, and in the world of Ostranauts, we can't go back to Earth. Can you actually die of old age in this game? I don't know. I've never tried. Okay, there's a courier job. I can take a courier job from the place that I'm going. So let's do that. What I lack in stress tolerance and muscle mass, I make up for in chutzpah. Yeah, absolutely. Also, I have a lot of skills that I picked up in my history, and that's one really nice thing. Some of them are currently useless. I'm pretty sure there's no cooking system in the game yet. But being skilled in, like, acting, and like etiquette, and also being charismatic and beautiful, are going to be helpful for me. Oh, I'm already skilled in spaceship engineering. That's helpful. I don't remember when I picked that one up. Right, so, let's find our gig giver. There you are, Andrea Powell. Oh, right. Being on the internet a lot, it feels ages you slower mentally since you're more in the loop of everything in his theory. Well, I could see that. If we can cook, that will make, well, that would make that Venus trip a lot better. I'm really looking forward to it. I really believe, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. Right, so I need to talk to Donovan Farrell. Okay, this guy is on a ship. Fellow officer, that's a shipbreaker. What are you talking about? Well, okay. I shouldn't expect too much of the system. Supposed to rough him up? That sounds terrible. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Sinless. Fido, I just want you to know that because the AI isn't super great about cops pulling you over, I have been able to steal their entire intake system, which is worth a lot of money, and also leaves them unable to move. so like, you're like, okay, there you go. Here's your $1,000 bribe or fine or whatever. And then they're like, yeah, don't do it again. And I'm like, cool. And then they, you know, go and like noodle around and watch TV. So I'm like, so I just go to the back of their ship and uninstall the Hydras. Yes, cop efficacy is pretty realistic. This game knows what it's doing. All right, let's take this gig. Good work, Nikki. I'm glad for you. I managed to do some housework recently too. I'm feeling good about it. Thank you. Thank you for talking about yours, and you should be proud. It would be a shame if I rode off into space with their light support CPU. Yeah, I mean, you can kind of do that, but I mean, really taking their ability to like move through space is functionally dooming them unless they get a tow. So really anything you take from them is fine. Actually, now that I think about it, you probably could set all of their like Atmo pumps to like reverse, and then turn them to always on, and then just leave. Stealing from the space cops is always morally okay. That's so true. Wait, am I headed to... I'm going to Old Emporium. Oh, right, it's going to give me that, like, thingy. So yes, that's... Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I'm the only one talking in here. slot machine noises on the gig kiosk is so delightfully cynical. Just making a little bit of extra stuff so I can buy some supplies before I head out. I think that probably that's all I want to do. And 2 on the board is good. Ting Ting Collier. 40. Female. Criminal. Here's our fixer. Let's ask what's up. That would be very capitalism. Shoot the breeze with you. I have a social life. Yeah, I'm flirting back. Hell yes. Let's hook up with the fixer. Fuck yes. Let's go gambling. Yeah, be careful. People who talk directly to the devs hang out in this chat. Wow. Yeah, Xjivin, yeah. Changes the subject. Okay, sure. Invite for a drink. I'm not gonna do that yet. That's bold. How are you? You're fine. Let's get that security up. Flirt, flirt. She does a stupid trick for me? That's adorable. Okay, I'm gonna burst out laughing. So... I can certainly already trade with this person by now. This will be very useful when I get fired. Good. Flirt back, flirt back, flirt back. Shoot the breeze. Oh, okay, your security is good. I really like this track. Every time it comes on, I'm like, ooh. It lowers altruism. That's new. Oh, they added that. It lowers my sense of achievement. Cool, interesting. Okay, they've put some barbs on one of the freebies. I think that's actually pretty clever. Good adjustment. Hey, look at us. Oh, being insulted. Well, ain't that just the way? I'm gonna change the subject real quick. You want to trade? Hell yeah. Let's buy some ammunition. Maybe a quick... I mean, maybe I don't need the handgun, because I always find one eventually. That's a good deal on a Weber, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get that much money in time. Gun's a little expensive, but let's at least get the ammo. You don't feel respected by others. Yeah, it's hard out here for a spacer. Get the nightstick. No, I can get a crowbar. I don't need to get the nightstick. That's nice. Want money? Bet. Alright, good shit. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this strange person. It's the beard. The combination of the beard and like the turd hair, I don't know. This looks like a chocolate helmet from fucking Candyland or something. It's a weird look, Shen. Anyway, our first non-binary person is not my favorite. Tanner Vasquez. Aw. He's got puppy eyes. A youngin'. Just a kid. Toby Roy. What's your deal? Ho ho ho! Now that's a mustache I can get behind. That's a mustache I can respect right there. Toby Roy is working in an Ava suit for some reason, even though he's not skilled with them, and we're indoors. But you know what? I'm not going to tell anybody else how to do their job. So, it's fine. Banner. And here we have Francis Twung. Well into middle age. Actually, old aged by spacer standards, because you're in your 40s. Woof, that's rough for me. Seems like a decent fella. That said, my social needs are pretty well met at this point, so I'm not gonna continue to do anything like that. The Sims in space. Well, realistic aging, except like realistic aging in space. Hi, Kilobitten. Yeah, it's Simish. The thing about it is that you do most of your aging, like you do the bulk of your aging in character creation. Character creation is basically a small interactive fiction story that determines what traits you have when you start the game. You're welcome! I'll be reading your stuff this week. Kilobitten is in a TTRPG I run. All that my human Sona runs. Do I need anything? You know? Can't afford them now. But this shop always has windows in stock. And now I know that you can just use those in your ship's design like walls anywhere, and it's fine. So I think I'm gonna do that. Ooh, medley. Medley and friends, thank you for subscribing to my channel. I very much appreciate it. Hello. Hello. Repeatedly tell your crewmate to take a fucking oh my goodness, I missed that one. Yes, to take a fucking shower because he refuses to do it himself for some reason. I mean, honestly, yeah. I would love to have your subscription, Fido, but like no pressure. We're not, you know. That being said, my emotes are really good to have in other channels. Oh, thank you for redeeming break time, Nikki. I'll get us to a good place to stop and take a break. Oh yeah, no, we don't stream the TTRPG. I'm only getting back into GMing after like a long hiatus. Like years long hiatus. So I'm still like kind of tentative about my grip on things, and I wanted to have something like kind of intimate. And so that's what it is. But that being said, I can like talk about it. It's a Monster of the Week game. Aw, thank you, Kilo. It's a Monster of the Week game. It mostly takes place at or near a Connecticut rest stop. It is rural Connecticut rest stop horror. Monster of the Week is a Powered by the Apocalypse game. If you've ever heard of games like that, it's a really interesting it's very interesting like variant on tabletop stuff, because the person who's running the story, who's like doing the storytelling role, doesn't ever roll dice. Everything they do is just like they have these like soft moves that indicate threats or indicate clues, and then hard moves that actually just like cause bad things to happen reliably. It's meant to kind of go for a sort of Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibe. There are a lot of good games. And hey, technically Blades in the Dark started out as a Powered by the Apocalypse game, and then just like grew into its own entire genre. Wait, is the bug still... Do we still have the bug? Hang on a second. Do we still have the bug? No, they fixed it. Well, congratulations, team. For a brief and beautiful moment, you could drop other people's belongings for them. That is a rough hairdo. Went to a Grand Canyon hiking route to fight a not deer man-eater once. Talked them into surrendering their existence. That's very impressive. Ooh, they have compression leggings. I love it when they have compression leggings. Also, I think I want the gray coveralls. Yellow is not my color. Let's grab those. What? What? Why? Do I not have space for it? Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Well, let me put on the tights out here in public. Hepta sounds like a drink. Oh my goodness, for the other happy place, Jesse and I came up with a brand called Cola Pendra, which I just... This is very funny. Like, so the other happy place is a horror series with, like, people who have, like, bugs and shit coming out of their heads. So, like, a major recurring image is, like, centipedes, right? So Cola Pendra is very funny if you are into centipedes. You got a scoped semi-auto 30-06 in Project Silverfish. Yeah, that sounds great. There are so many variants of 30-06 rifles specifically. It's kind of wild how many of them there are. Okay, yeah, so is there a backpack for me to buy? Oh no, there is. There it is. Yep. Perfect. Much better. Carrying big bag. Yeah, it's true. Big bag. Love to have big bag. Oh, no, that's too many. This game gives you a lot of the same vibes as Barotrauma in its mechanics. That's interesting. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. They're definitely both Sims. Alright, so we're going to want to get... We can scrounge the stir welder from the closet, but we will want extra batteries for it. Pressurized vessel sims. Yep. I'll probably find an angle grinder. Also, I don't think I need to buy a battery charger yet. I don't have enough battery to, like, ship battery to really justify it. I do want an extra O2 bottle. Extra battery. Right. All those full power rifles or whatever that would be 7.62 in real life are 30-06 in Silverfish. That makes sense. You wanted to have to contend with pressure in Subnautica. That makes sense. That makes sense. It wasn't what the game was about, but I can understand why you would want to have to count for it. All right, I think I've probably bought everything I need to buy right now. Yeah, no, it wouldn't have been right for the game. Like Subnautica, it's not that kind of sim. This thing has a bit more space than... Yeah, I mean, at heart, Subnautica is kind of a, it's kind of a Metroidvania, right? Like, it's not a sim in basically any way, really. Oh yeah, I was gonna get the Halverson charger because I think I'm gonna need it first. They're cheap enough that I can just get one of each and I'll install them here. Like, for some reason, the staff doesn't seem to care if you install things in the station. They just don't want you taking them back out. So I could just install them right here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get those installed. Oh, it's okay, Kilo. Never feel pressure to stay for my streams. I don't expect people to stay the whole time. You're good. I'm happy to have you around when you're around. But yeah, we're gonna install the battery chargers, and then we're just gonna let our character just kind of do repairs on the ship, because why not? Oh wait, actually, I might want to detach first, because, oh, I don't know. Yeah. Go, go, go. Don't feel pressure to stay. Take it easy. Take it. Okay. Right, so I need to sell some things. So that's just my mortgage. I can leave without incurring any further docking fees, so maybe I actually do need to do that. I promise I will take my break. But I want to make sure that my little guy has stuff to do. Charged. Well, you know, Sinless, I feel like we've kind of had sine waves of easy at the hard at the start and hard at the start. Honestly, I really do feel like it's kind of a circular trend. Okay, our ship's called Starting to Come Around. Oh, Fido. I'm playing Winamp. It's my own tunes. This game does have music, but this isn't it. Yeah, I got my playlist going. Sorry. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna take my break because it's gonna be about 10 minutes until we get to our destination. So yeah, let me put on a suit. My alarms. Do I have alarms? Where is it? Oh, they're there. Okay. All right, let me turn off the O2 alarm. Because we're just gonna not worry about air pressure right now. There we go. Dipped up for space travel. All right, I'll be back in like 10, okay? See you soon. Hey, gang. I guess we're there. Hey, Worming Debt. The smooching update is that relationships have become a little bit deeper. And characters can actually end up in committed monogamous partnerships now, it seems like. Oh my goodness, yeah. The first time you do airlock docking, it's so terrifying. All right. So we've repaired some of our stuff, I can see. I might actually want to check to make sure that our welder battery's okay. Yeah, no, it's still fine. All right. Dead body. Scrap the door. You're a monogamer. Monogamer. Monogamer, if you will. And you shouldn't. Well, I mean, usually when somebody redeems a gra or a gra, I feel compelled to also gra or gra. You know? You tried the tutorial 3 times and died every time. That's pretty characteristic, I think. Oh, this still has half a tank of air. Lucky says yield. I'll leave the safety. Posters at home. Machete. It's rose. Actually got cigarettes in it. Okay, sure, why not? Indica. The Green Energy Company. Actually got cigarettes in. Is it back yet? Yeah, that's Twitch shit in the bed again. Door's locked. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna uninstall it. There was a hiccup, but the stream's still here. Yeah, it seems like it's it's upset. Oh, thank you for the head pet. Why don't I take that? Thank you for the head pet. Oh, hey, look, we did it. That was very nice. Oh, hey. Regular old painkillers. Oh, wow, an Ossifex pen. Is there a way to see your ship's power and oxygen supply? Yeah, that is in fact a deceased person. I'm gonna examine. Oh my goodness, that hair and mustache combination is not good. Let's see. Let's examine that dead body and find out what happened. Ah, killed by the weird black hand thing. Sure, let's report the death. Seek victim's affiliation. A criminal. I should tell the fixer. Seek contacts. Alright, well that's not helpful. Sorry friend, I gotta strip ya. No one should find someone like this. That's right, we have to cut their hair. Yes, some are space barbarians, but I am a space barber. An intact transponder. I could try to remove it, but I don't have the skills to break. Fucked up fridge. Might as well grab the heatsink. Those are nice to have. Excuse me. Barber. There is water in there. I don't think I want it. There. I don't think I want it. Damaged battery. I could steal and fix. Actually, is there what we need? It seems like there might be what we need to actually repair the battery. And if so, damn it, Twitch, why you gotta be that way? I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry that the website is being unreliable. Okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't an extended one. It's gonna take us a minute. No, it's a sympathy sorry, not my fault. But it's true, it's not my fault. I am seeing the hiccups over on my side, though. I'm seeing that, like, the connection to... So I wonder if... Nope, it did it again. It's doing it again. Okay, and now it's back. Yeah, we're having some brownouts. Not power-wise, just connection-wise. Stream uptime reset. Yeah, it did. I see that too. That's too bad. And it's fixed. Yeah, I think it's time to start carrying a crate. Back. Did I set down the other backpack? Where'd it go? Or is it back here? Oh, it's back here. Okay. Oh, I'm still on X16. Let's not do that. How do you train skills? How long does it take? It takes a while. And you train skills by doing things that exercise the skills. It's kind of as you might expect it. Repairing the ship will, like, depending on what you're working on, will exercise different types of engineering skills. Some skills you can only get at character creation, like you know, I have skilled in dance and skilled in acting. I don't think there's a way to do that in game right now. Although eventually you might be able to do like apprenticeships or training or something. But like being skilled in Ava suits is just like wear Ava suits, you know? Like if you wear them a lot, you'll work that up if you didn't already have it. Yeah, there are certain books that will train skills, yes. Congratulations on your cleansing, Alchitect. Well done. Good job posing yourself off. Washing machine emote. Oh, that's very good. Oh, no, sorry. Not on purpose. There is no way to succinctly track your ship's oxygen levels. You, like, actually just have to look at the, you know, the canister. As you can see, we've barely used any because we came in with the atmosphere that we got from being docked. There are certain readouts that will give you... I mean, sure. Like if you look at a control panel, but power is another matter. Power, you can turn on a visualization that shows you where the power is flowing, and it also puts a fullness bar on any of your power sources. But is there like a consolidated place to check that stuff? Not really. Not really. Um, some stuff you can see in like, yeah. Once you have reactor fuel, that's something you can check remotely. I've currently turned off my O2 panel so that I can just so that I can like depressurize the ship without wasting oxygen while I still have the suit on. Oh, hey, a hull patch. Let's grab that. Obviously, we're going to pick up the O2 canister. O2, like, oxygen is much more expensive than nitrogen. But nitrogen is still worth us getting. Yeah, I could probably stand. Honestly, the AC in my bedroom badly needs replaced. Oh no. Slowly making your... Yeah, you gotta... Yeah, that's a rough one, but it could also be a serious health risk. I hope it's an easy fix. I'm rooting for you. Okay, no need to take that one. It's only got 4% left. There you go. I just leveled up slightly. Trained combat, civil construction, and mechanical engineering up to 1%. While I'm repairing it. But that's fine. I'm gonna take it, so whatever. Well, that's not where we're keeping it. No? Okay, and this one? There it is. Oh, yeah, okay. Almost time to change this one out. I'm rooting for you. An additional screwdriver. I do not need that. An extra heater and cooler. I have to admit, this has actually been a pretty fortuitous scavenge, because we've got a lot of appliances that are expensive to buy on their own. Another thermostat. I might as well get it. Oh, I should also grab that door while I'm here. How often do you reckon you'd need to clean an HVAC system on a spaceship? I mean, I guess that depends on how you define need, right? Because what are our limits in this? We have to ask ourselves these difficult questions. That thruster's no good. But it's repairable. Question is, do we have what we need to repair it? Looking okay so far. Oh yeah, that's true. I suppose I mean, this is a cassette futurism setting, which means that the HVAC vents absolutely do not clean themselves. But actually, now that I think about it, the HVAC system on our ship is actually very simple and in some ways very crude. It's like the vents that we install are very small and could probably be safely dunked in bleach, you know? But also, like, best case in this setting is you're going up there with a space age feather duster. Honestly, the air that you need to worry about like messing with your tech, I think, is the stuff that you end up with on the ship, like when you're docked. It's station air. I feel like station air would have all the nasty stuff. Microgravity means it'll suck up way more unpleasant free-floating stuff. That is true. That is true. But the fact that you're not taking in particles from... Well, actually, you would be taking in particles from outside from time to time. Like those little dumbass air fresheners. Yeah, absolutely. Well, actually, the way that I like to arrange my ships typically is to have basically a cleaning room where all of the air has to go through. And what it's got in is that's where the CO2 scrubber and contaminant scrubber are. So it's kind of like it's effectively a part of the duct system that you can walk into. Yeah, there's nothing exceptionally toxic in the vacuum of space until you go to Venus. Venus has toxic clouds that everything floats on top of. They're very frightening. And they will burn you. Nice. It is a whole nother story. Contending with the atmosphere of Venus was the scariest thing I was doing in that other playthrough. I'm taking a little bit of a break from it because I haven't played in a while and I don't want to die. I want to have a nice relaxing stream, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's actually get a little bit of ship salvage to bring with us and install. We do have to worry about our batteries running out, actually, so might cancel on that and do it later. I have to actually ration out these trips. That said, our batteries are still in pretty good shape. So let's see how quickly we can get a hold of. Let's get some conduit and floor mainly. Let's do it like this. A modest chunk of the ship. And smells would fill the whole ship. That's true. I have to imagine that living with Nathan was sometimes a little rough when he wouldn't bathe. Hygiene would be so important. Yeah, that's why Nathan was kind of an occupational safety hazard. You know, I don't know why we don't have solar panels, but no, we don't have solar panels. You can, however, install a fusion reactor, which is pretty fucking good. Okay, this is going reasonably. Whoa! My new backpack. Resume your task. I will accumulate backpacks. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get a late fee. It's fine. I'm gonna sell some things that will more than offset that. The appliances I took today will be worth a decent amount. Is there still... There's no nav station here, is there? I didn't see one. think it would normally be over here. Should probably take at least a track or two. Yeah, this is our galaxy, so presumably the sun is right there, and we could use solar panels. What's really interesting is that the intake valve is named Miura, but the actual like impact of the like what, cosmologist, engineer, anyway, a guy named Miura created a type of like fold that they use for or at least could conceivably use for solar panels. Late penalties applied. Yeah, we're really close to Sol. There's no reason they wouldn't work. Not sure what's up with that. Well, yeah, definitely nobody is out here. Like, are there silicon asteroids? If there are silicon asteroids, presumably you could continue to make solar panels. But it would require access to a source of silicon. Anything else I should steal? I think this might be it. We might be good here. Oh yeah, and while I'm here, let's drop some walls. Yeah, I don't know enough about astronomy or whatever. Or astrophysics. I don't even know how to name the various different space disciplines. I was just born out here. Now I'll keep them. I wish I had been able to get into No Man's Ski. Oh, we are super running out of batteries. I might need to get a little bit of help from a ferry. A certain ferry. All right, let me grab cooler. And we'll call a ferry. We're going to be a little bit in debt. We might have to do a little bit of courier work while we're at the station. But it'll be fine. I know, Lich. I know. I'm surrounded by fairies. What am I even thinking? There we go. I turned off the power so we would have a little bit more time before having to switch it out. I can tell by the mischief, that's so true. Do, 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 do. Here's a loose cooler for you. See what else there's. Sell. Take this knife off my hands. I have a machete now. I could sell the Ossifex pen I just picked up. Want to do that? Like, I could use it, but yeah, I'll get an exercise someday. All right, now I can actually pay my bills. Barely, but I can pay my bills. Wow. Mortgage. Fucking mortgage. Oh wait, not yet. I need to actually... Is that too much? Do I need to... Hang on. Let me take a look here. Okay, yes, I can afford... No, I can't afford that. I actually have to sell something. Hang on. Let's do a little bit of espionage. Just real quick. A little bit of espionage. Oh, can't do it while people are walking around up here. Andrea. We're enemies, but also she wants me to do a favor for her. Ops, I'm telling you. Hey, Folly Industries, welcome. It's kind of like The Sims meets Fallout or Space Station 13, I think. As you can see that my character has all these needs, but she's also got like social needs up here. It's fun. Can I do it? All right, let's try hacking it. Just committing crimes. Hey, thanks about that. I really love my model. Ka-chink! Unlocked. Oh, clobbered by a memory of a love now lost. Oh, that's... Let's get back to our little heist. The Barrow-Sims Station 14. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, check. Crimes? Check. FGL is such a sink or swim game. One of the things that I like about this game in particular is like the fact that you can do like whatever, kind of. $62.72. Great. Gosh, I love Cobalt Core. I love the music. It's just such a good game on so many levels. Okay, so let's see. Open every door on the ship but the bridge. Oh, yes. I like that one. Yeah, Riggs is adorable. Factory reset. That and set fire to their oxygen generator. Also a good way to go. FTL is very war crimes. Teleport a giant mantis onto the ship, which then eats everyone. Door reset. Enter new pin code followed by either the lock or unlock button. 1312. All right, now we're locked in here, and I'm gonna steal one of the CO2 scrubbers to sell back to them. What? They don't need 3. Delightfully devilish. Oh, ho, 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 ho. It does disguise their cooking as my own. No one will notice. I just realized that I left my helmet on for no reason. Using up oxygen I don't need. Cool, $7,400. There we go. Dust in the wind. Let me grab. Oh, hang on a second. My spouse is... Oh, no. It was just them letting me know that they were going to the appointment. Okay, Stellaris. I'm not up on this news either. Oh, they're doing... Oh, right, AI. They're using AI. That sucks ass. What a shame. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to tell somebody about this death. I was going to tell our pal about this death. Let me go do that. Oh, wait. I don't need to be holding this like that. Yeah, paying hundreds of dollars of content for a game that you already own is rough. I feel for that for Stellaris players and Sims players about this. I don't want that spear. The spear has really good range, which is very nice. All right, let's tell them about the death. There it is. Reported death. Wait, what? Oh. Ting Ting mourns the loss of Seth Romero, embracing you for bringing the news. Shakes hands, transferring a weapon. Ho, ho, ho. Either fill the gap or avenge the lost. The loss. She also transfers a payment. Oh, I could have made money that way, I guess. Rather than cannibalizing the station. But I'll stop cannibalizing the station, so it's fine. What did you give me? Oh my goodness, a really shitty firearm. Slam guns. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, that's not the best gun you could have given me, but sure. I guess we're just gonna do that. Flirt. Shoot the breeze. Old Earth rounds. Yeah, we can't get to Earth anymore. The Kessler field has completely cut us off. For all we know, they're thriving down there. I guess so. I wouldn't touch EVE Online with a 10-foot pole. It is not my kind of game. He's not interested. You sure you don't want to get a drink? Flirt back, please. Okay, good. We've got a mutual crush now. Excellent. Crush established. Dark Souls text. All built a lotus. Built a lotus. Oh, you need space. Okay, fine. I can accept that you need space. Your privacy is fine, but whatever. Fine. I don't care. Look out the window, pal. That's all there is. Yeah. All right, let me close my case file. Our terrible ordeal is over. Space has been thoroughly tainted by capitalism, at least our local presentation of space. Our last place yet to be tainted by the stain of capitalism. Space! We did let Tim Curry down. That just... I could grab a mini XS ship battery, or I could get the S1 and charge it off the wall. No, let's just buy the one that's already charged. Actually, can I afford... No, it's too expensive. The equipment truck would be good, but we're not going to do it. Not this time. So let's just buy one battery and we can drag it behind us. Put my helmet back on. Oh, right. Wrong one. That's the kiosk I want. And we're heading back to the starting to come around. We're hoping for the meat to be a little more sinister. That's fair. I think I could have seen that too. There is a lot of weird, like, sort of metaphysical bullshit in this universe. Has plenty of room to grow. Very good. Very good. Oh, right. I see. I'm gonna have to pry it open? Okay, I can't. I'll just pry it open. I have the machete, which I think is what I'm prying with. I'm gonna install this there. I mean, the meat kind of counts. Because you do, like, go to an alternate, like, infinite go dimension. It's a lot. It's easy to feel accomplished in the early game. Turns out that achievement is one of those stats that suffers when you're on a long space voyage. It's like, why, if you've got books to bring, you should. I will say no more about any goat dimensions that you may or may not encounter. There's also the Mariner, whom you can hear the legend of on TV. Does the Mariner marinate well? Probably not. Been living out in the vacuum for a long time, after all. I guess it's time to unhook and head back. I can repair things later. Do I have the stuff for this? Okay, it looks like I do. Excellent, excellent. Let's turn on the power. Now we'll have limited time to get back, so let's detach. I'm not going to clarify. No clarification about the goat dimension. Find out yourself. Yeah, Neo Scavenger is the same setting and very spooky. Okay, we're still doing okay on charge there. Gonna repair things for a few minutes. You're thinking of CDDA Alchitect. Neo Scavenger is Eldritch Horror, but it's more about like surviving in the woods of Michigan. And some of the things that will kill you are like Eldritch Horrors, but not usually. Usually it's just like dogs or people. I also agree. I don't like that DDA is synonymous with Cataclysm, but what are you going to do? I play Bright Knights myself. I am very much a Bright Knights player. Oh shoot, no, stop matching speed. Stop that at once. There we go. Right. See something. 5 minutes. Okay, yes, we're all right. We're not going to run out. I need to try Worm Girl's thing. That's legit. I had an uncomfortable interaction with her asking if she was going to do anything about the obesity mechanics. And I did not like her response, so I'm not going to be playing her game. But yeah, I agree. Go check out her thing. Yeah. She didn't think that having obese as a like overweight and obese as categories was potentially triggering. So I disagreed. I did block her because I was feeling kind of activated. But no, I don't hold it against her. It's just people don't give a shit about fat people, so whatever. Oh, that's so much better. Wow, okay. I'm impressed with the updated orbit thingy. Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair. Like your reasons can be my reasons too. The reason that I play Bright Knights is because it's the only one that doesn't tell you, that doesn't have a part of your character sheets that tells you if you're fucking overweight or obese. That's That's all. That's all I want. I don't care if it's exhaustively, like, simulating. It's using medicalized terms that suck and hurt people. Those terms are the reason that I can't get insurance to pay for my fucking bottom surgery. So I have very personal stake in the stigmatization of fatness. Don't hold it against anybody who hasn't gone through that much, but I do draw a line. All right, we're back. Yeah, it was disappointing. But I also recognize that it's particularly personal to me, so I'm not going to try to get anybody canceled. I just don't want to touch it. But Bright Nights is wonderful. I play it on my phone a lot. I wouldn't recommend anybody play it on their phone, but I like it. How different is Bright Nights? It does streamline the game a lot. It doesn't have individual pockets. Inventory is based on volume and weight only. So, like, if you drop a bag and you no longer can carry everything, some things will spill out, but you can't choose what, and that is a disadvantage. But on the bright side, you don't have to, like, shuffle things around. It rebalances combat, so melee is a lot more viable. It's focused more on fun. It buffs a lot of mutations, which is part of making melee more viable. I see. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say as a designer that I want my video games to focus on fun, because that's not really true. I want my video games very specifically to focus on player experience. And that can mean a lot of different things. Oh yeah, I should probably repressurize the ship. turn on the pump, but also I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna let things equalize a little bit. This might make things too cold. Seems okay though. Alright, let's go put on some normal people clothes, like John Freeman, the brother of Gordon Freeman. Captivating. It could be, yeah. Polyp-powered air balloon. Fascinating. You can ride friendly ghasts, yeah. I don't know how you do it, as I haven't played in a while. There. Now I look like a proper spacer. Case in each hand. Hello, Nictus of the Mafia. Welcome. Yes, fresh save. Yes. A lot of money, but I did make some good money. Clean floors. Hello there. Welcome. How you doing there, bud? We've started a new Ostranauts game. They updated romance, apparently. You can actually end up in a monogamous relationship. So they have made it worse, but that's okay. I'm glad you're having a lovely day. That's very good to hear. Gotta go charge my things. Are loops monogamous? I think so. I could be wrong. I got the impression that it was an exclusive thing. As long as it's ethical, I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's my attitude as well. I haven't had time to play it, but I'm gonna. I have some time set aside tomorrow. I will appreciate the change. Thank you. Given that it's presumably, oh my god, I just noticed the tariff notice up at this station service fee schedule. Tariff number 5. Oh, wait, I like this song. I mean, it's up to you. Like, I could continue my previous save. There's a lot to do. But it's also a little stressful because I'm like, you know, a nuclear-powered ship orbiting Venus. And all of the gameplay has been very stressful lately because of that. Did I buy a dolly, or should I just try to find one? I am a nuclear-powered ship. Transition goals. Yeah. Wait, did I eat? Because I was hungry earlier, but I don't remember eating anything. You managed to lock yourself. Yeah, when something like that happens, you can go to your phone and call the ferry, and the ferry will take you back to K-Leg. Once you're at K-Leg, you can buy yourself, like, a little battery. Oh, I'm sorry, Lilith. I was saying something to you. Oh, yes, I was saying, if it's about the dog thing, I will be very pleased to see whatever fix you've put in. I appreciate it. I figured it was about the dog thing. You were too broke for the battery? Well, then you gotta do courier runs. I don't know what to tell you. There's always a way to make a little scratch. I sound like a boomer right now. Thank you for fixing it. I appreciate you. Let me need to start buying ramen again. See, the thing is, like, ramen is so bad for me that I try not to have it often. Like, I can buy fresh noodles, I can make fresh noodles, they're just better. But ramen is special and I want to eat it much of the time. And I have some Bulldog, like some Bulldog 2X super spicy ramen that is like I just sort of kind of save as a treat. Next time, work for a shipbreaker who pays me $200 a day and makes $400,000 a day. Yeah. Do they call me a boomer because I'm a nuclear vessel orbiting Venus? I like that I am the nuclear vessel orbiting Venus here. I like that everybody just kind of accepted that. That's good. It says good things about my reputation. I didn't mean to do that. Access lock. Yeah, there's always one between the different sections of K-Leg. They always want somebody to get on the train with their stuff and take it somewhere else. Cameron Weber, high-level corporate manager. All right, I now have access to some stuff. I should be able to repair whatever I need to around the station. While we're at it, let's unlock this door too. Did you take a gig with an expensive buy-in that you couldn't do? You thought K-Leg... Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable for you to feel that K-Leg Sec is on K-Leg. You should be allowed to make money by drilling into the ships of space cops and taking their stuff. What are you talking about? You can. That's literally a thing you can do. Oh, you took an order about a core. Yeah, those have special requirements. Oh, dang. I could do those in my other save now. Can you buy exercise machines and put them in your bunk and just live your entire life on this station? Yeah. You can, yes. However, if you want to buy permanent residency here, you have to go somewhere else to get a visa. Which is very funny. Like, you have to leave in order to become a permanent resident. Here, let me uninstall this battery, and we're gonna install the other one, and it's gonna look very awkward and be terrible, but it's just what we're doing. Yeah, I mean, you're by default. I have no citizenry. I'm just I'm a K. Yeah, I mean, you're by default. I have no citizenry. I'm just I'm a K-leg illegal. So like I'm allowed to work, but I don't technically exist. Stream did not like that confession. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's really kind of crap in the bed today. It's corporate as fuck. Oh yes. Oh yes. This game is not subtle about its satire regarding like corporate rule. Speaking of which, is it a fresh shift? I might have more debt. Oh no, not yet. Okay. Look at our thing here. It itemizes all of the fees when we're in dock. I love this game. Actually, I may have a chance to... Well, the thing about playing the demo is that I gotta set aside a block of time. Because, on account of it's long. Ramen is just broth plus noodles. The noodles are fried, my friend. That's why they're like that. Instant ramen has fried noodles in it. Me and my Aoyo team, we have a loyalty branded shirt and bag and bag and bag. Yeah. It's true. The fact that we can turn a profit just through elbow grease and determination is in fact the most unrealistic thing about the satire. That's fair. That's fair. No, I mean, like, why would they tell you, right? But, like, yeah, the thing about ramen is that it does have a pretty high fat content because the noodles are fried. I mean, honestly, you might want to swap out just a few of those for regular old, like, boiled pasta with like, a red sauce and some of that ready-made chicken. It's much easier to deal with immersing yourself in an apocalypse that is not our own. I am hooked on Bulldog 2X. This game is honest about literally sucking out of the air of the room or your body. That's true. Most of the rest of okay, that's fair. That's fair. I just want to endorse everybody having as varied and full of a diet as they can. There are a bunch of things that I like to kind of spruce up. Like with ramen, I like to keep frozen vegetables in the freezer that I can throw into the pan and saute first. 4 cheeses bulldog. That one I have not tried yet. I have had the cream carbonara and the regular carbonara, neither of which taste anything like carbonara, but they're both pretty good. I've also done the regular, the 2X, haven't found a 3X to try yet. And that's all I've really done. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm in an area, like, honestly, it's coastal cities, right? American coastal cities tend to get a lot of immigrant populations who then make their food available to us. 3x tastes so chemical. I do want to try it one time, but I feel like 2x is probably going to be where I want to hang my hat. Oh dear. Marie Callender's frozen meals are intensely calorific. But they sure are filling and sumptuous. All right. We're looking good here. You have to order your Sheen Black from importers at ridiculous prices. I get it. I fully do. Yeah, I recognize that I have tremendous privilege and that there are several Asian markets that I can drive to within like a half hour, and that's very, very helpful. Nongshim Chapaghetti. I've seen those. I haven't tried it though. The music overlay? Oh no, that's just that is literally a Winamp clone that I have running, and I arranged it in the UI. So I'm playing a playlist made out of lo-fi girl music mostly. You're specifically in that? Yeah, that's legit. Yeah, that's fair. I have different concerns being an intensely endomorphic you know, fat girl. Small fat, but fat. And mostly it's fine. But I do need to be careful about saturated fat because my spouse can't have very much of it, thanks to disease. All right, let's charge this battery so that we have a little bit more time on our next leg. Built like a fridge. Yeah, I have a linebacker's build, but I do not have a linebacker's muscle. Not anymore. We're gonna help the station a little bit more, since I know that I collected some stuff. Bryson Chambers. I should probably... You takes a call. You takes a call. I would love to be small IRL, but that's just not in the cards for me. Crowbar. The cluster of people around the TV. Yeah, every once in a while they just kind of decide to have a TV party. It's kind of adorable, if you ask me. So our needs are actually seen to. We've sold our stuff. They will, like, they'll charge us for staying docked, but it's not very much money. So I think actually, they do more repairs from here, but... I think I want to go on another short break. So you all hang tight, okay? I'm gonna let Melissa do her own thing, actually. Actually, why don't I... Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break. Okay, so what did I miss? I've got a fresh apple seltzer. Oh, her free shift ends in 3 minutes. I might as well let her live him out. Hi, I'm back. Apple but spicy. So there was this thing for a little while when a friend of mine was into Chopped, the Food Network show, right? Oh, Untime. We haven't even gotten to Untime yet. Is it cruel for me to say what I'm making tonight? Because I'm making poke bowls for me and my spouse. I just laid out the sushi rice to cool, and then I'm gonna treat it with mirin and rice vinegar. Yep, I got muki mame. I'm gonna give him a quick boil before we serve. We got that. We got some seaweed salad. We got some pickled turnip. And I got a thing of sashimi grade salmon and a thing of sashimi grade tuna. Yeah, got some seaweed salad. They had these things in the little things at the H Mart, so like it was an easy choice. We're not doing anything. Oh, that's because the hour turned over. The hour turned over. We're no longer on break. Excuse me. Is there anything else I got? Well, I also got, I bought them for salads, but I have fried onions, so I'm gonna sprinkle fried onions on it too. Alcatek, I feel you. I also have the crippling depression, if it helps. The food doesn't cure that. The food doesn't actually make that go away, much as I wish it did. All right, so let's get back out there and do some more scavet. Oh, jalapeno. I love jalapeno in Pokeballs too, but I don't think I have anyone. Ah, that's okay. I have some carrot, but I don't think I have time to parboil it like I would want to put it in there. There's a little bit of carrot in the radish stuff anyway. Let's do this for a couple of minutes. Falafel is a really, I didn't really process the first word you put there, because I'm bad at paying attention. Falafel. Falafel in a poke bowl. I've never even thought about that. Oh, there's another thing that I really like in it, which is pickled ginger, and we do have that. Gonna put some wasabi in there too. I might actually rub the tuna with wasabi a little bit. Ginger Veni stripe is nice. That's true. I do have a lot of fresh ginger, but that might be a little bit too piquant and crunchy. Candied ginger is also wonderful. That's true. Officer. This game does look really classy. I agree, Thades Hammer. It's good. Maybe I'll go to one of these after all. The reactor stuff is really, I think, where the cassette futurism shines. Like, I think that this screen right here is great, but the the nuclear boot up process is so chunky, and I love it. Yeah, I love most of the UI too. I'll cop to, you know, there could be improvements, but yeah, I mean, there are workarounds. There are workarounds that you can kind of do. One of them is using different zones to sort stuff, like one would in a Cataclysm game. But another is that like I mean, both zones are the key regardless. Like you gotta get in the zone. Imagine if you had to tap some of the lights to check if they were functioning right. That would be kind of awesome. That would be kind of awesome. I would really like that. Tap, tap, tap. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Well, I mean, it would make sense if the condition of your nav station worsens. Oh, craving something. Tell me more. Oh, actually, meat is profitable, highly profitable. There might not be any actual meat there yet. We'll see. Tender, fresh off the hull. Juicy. Makes you think of zom-zoms. Would you look at that? A dolly! Somebody just left behind a dolly! Any dollies in chat? This is a fully charged battery. These are both fully charged. Hachimachi, that's actually pretty cool. This one's broken. Yeah, we got a dolly. Where's Memitu? That transponder works. Oh shoot, I just realized that I should turn that off because I want to disable the alarms. Actually, I just want to straight up steal that alarm. Yeah, having a dolly is very useful. Actually, the next time I go over there, I should actually start a pot of water boiling for the edamame, because that's not optional. We gotta have the beans. We need those beans. I'm always thinking about those beans, and we're always rolling that quality bean footage. So let's roll. Beautiful bean footage. Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Like that. Floor versus floor. I'm gonna pry that thing open. Some oxygen, not a lot. Exactly, those beans. I'm glad you're with me on that. Okay, this one I'm just gonna scrap. We don't need additional door. Nictus, thank you very much for that gift sub. That's awesome of you, thanks. All you can see in your head is a fursuit. I mean, that's fine, I think. Those beans. Yes, indeed. The beans, aka the goods. It's a pristine sink. I'm gonna... No, wait. What did I just do? Okay, where's the other alarm? There it is. We're gonna uninstall that thing. It's very fast to uninstall sensors, even when you're not that good at it. Having the lights on can be really helpful when you're salvaging. There are things you can... Fusion manual. This thing is in pretty good shape for a derelict. I agree, Fido. And actually, there's something to potentially be said about using that O2 one to maintain pressure on one of the... We could just do it for the main room. The thing is, we're not going to be able to afford to buy a ship for a long time, so I shouldn't be thinking about flipping it. I'm just going to sell this stuff. Tempting. It was tempting. It is in perfect commandeering shape, but I'd have to pay for it. It belongs to the company. I'm allowed, because I have this license, I'm allowed to strip stuff off of it and sell that stuff. But the ship itself does not belong to me. Oh, I'd just repair everything and heal everything off. You can make good money flipping ships. Just repairing any holes in them, making them airtight, actually, like, making any given room actually pressurizable, dramatically increases the sale value. It's CO2 alarm, but not a CO2 rubber, so fuck it. Now I could always come back here and rehabilitate and sell this later. But first I'm gonna strip it of parts. It might get tugged, yeah. But, you know, there are others. Hang on, I gotta put a pot of water on to boil real quick. Be back shortly. No, that's too obscuring. Yeah, I'm back. I may have to dip back out to check on it in a bit, but I'm here. Hardship space maker? Totally. What am I doing? Oh, okay, nothing. Oh, it sounds like Boots is home. That's cool. Ah, that's Boots bringing in the fencing equipment. Oh, pump. That's what's making the light. These aren't raining that fast. Wait, this one got damaged. This one got further damaged. I wonder what happened. Because this was a working battery and then it stopped being a working battery. Weird. Well, that's okay. We'll uninstall this one before it dies. Multi-power regulation, is that a thing? You know, I wouldn't put it past this dev. By any means, I would not. You made mac and cheese? Nice. Yeah, I just started boiling the water for the edamame. Here's a fun fact about box mac and cheese. If you're making it from the powder, instead of just adding milk to the mix, saute some vegetables in olive oil, frozen vegetables from your freezer or something like that, and then deglaze the pan with a little bit of white wine and use that to reconstitute the sauce instead of the milk. Give it a try. Just use a little bit of white wine or sherry. Like, you can use cooking sherry. That also works. Like, saute the stuff in olive oil and maybe a little bit of butter if you want to keep some of the milk fat, which I know I do. You just use water, and that's fine. But you could also use white wine. It's really tasty. Here's one for you. Dry saute a bunch of mushrooms, right? Dry saute a bunch of mushrooms until all of their water comes out and then boils off. Deglaze that with wine and use that to make mac and cheese. It will be really good. Give it a try. Self-made sourdough pizza sounds pretty dope, though. It sounds real good. Graw wine auntie reveal. What are you talking about? I've been very straightforward about this. I guess I haven't declared myself a wine auntie, but we've been new. Like... Just like searing some meats in a brown beer, right? I mean, you can use beer that like beer and cheddar goes very well. Why do you watch that channel? The Harshness of Space Salvage, Unknown Horrors, and occasional cooking tips. Don't forget the lo-fi. Don't forget the lo-fi vibes. Ah, that's fair, that's fair. You can also use broth to deglaze. It'll still be very flavorful. Especially like a nice culinary vegetable broth, something like that. Very, very tasty. Now, as our spouse is home and there's food to be made. I'm gonna... Oh, Alcatech, thank you for clipping that. I really appreciate that you clipped that. That's good. I can link it. I really appreciate that. That's good. I am gonna raid somebody. Oh, gross. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, there are definitely other liquids, other flavorful liquids that you can use instead. Don't worry. Wine's not the only option. But yes, I'm gonna go ahead and like pass you all along to somebody because I have prep to do, and yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I had a blast. It's great to be getting back to this game, and we've got a great start going, so I'm pleased. Just a moment. Why don't we go ahead and say hi to Zumi? It's been a minute since we raided her. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you all.